Hello YouTube. Today I am back for another stream. Here, let me load this stream. There we go. Sorry for the late stream. I was feeling a little sick today, but I gotta post something and do some work today, so we're gonna have a stream from 10:20, 10:30. Sit back and enjoy. We're gonna be our goal today is to get through 10 of these responsive web design problems. Here. Alright, let's look at this one. So we could underline text using the U tag. This is the CSS attribute for it. Okay. So let's just look at this. Extra spaces. Okay. That's one. Use the EM tag to italicize text. Maybe that sucks, you can use EM text. Okay, font style is handling. Wrap an EM tag around the contents of the paragraph to give it emphasis. The entire paragraph, okay. I mean, we could do that. We can just do this. Okay, so they want us to wrap the paragraph. Okay. So I'm not sure if it should be nested inside, but let's try this. There we go. Use the S tag to strike through text. To strike through. Line through. So this is the CSS attribute. The S tag and the H4 tag. So if we and then add the word alphabet beside it without the strike through formatting. Okay, where is this? H4. So strike this. And then they want to start the
New Jersey Board of Public Utilities.
New Jersey homeowners, you could save hundreds of dollars.
What? There's an ad running. Turn that off. Create a horizontal line using the HR element. You can use the HR tag to add a horizontalized line around the width of its containing element. This can be used to define a change in topic. Horizontal line across the width, which contains the card title. Okay, it's a self-closing tag. Where is this H4?
COVID-19.nj.gov. NYU offers
we got another one. Let's see here. You could put it around the P tag here. Oh no, we're trying to put it around here, the S tag. What does it do? I don't really understand what it's saying. But it's a self-enclosing tag, so we don't need that. Let me just go like that. So what does it do? Maybe I should put it around the whole thing. Add it underneath the H4, which contains a title. Like this. That doesn't do anything. Interesting. Okay. Oh, I see. It's just a line that goes across the screen. Wait, what was the here? What was the? Oh, it didn't tell us the element. Okay. We're on the fifth one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Add the background color property of text. Instead of just an order. Oh, there we go. Okay. 0 to 255. 0. I get that. Okay, that makes sense. Just 10 px. Just put this in here. And that just remove the height. Okay. Oh, I forgot the yeah, padding. So it's, if we remember what padding does, it's a space from the inner text to the outside. So it's 10 px from the border, wherever the border normally is. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, 5. Done. Adjusting the size of a heading element versus the bragger column. One size of a heading element, H and 3. Each 4 element, we can change this. I want it to be 27. I need box shadow to a card like element. That's one or more shadows to an element. Offset X, how far to push a shadow horizontally from the element. Also, how far to push a shadow vertically from the element. Blur radius, spread radius, color. The blur radius and spread radius are optional values. Multiple box shadows can be created by using commas to separate properties of each box shadow element. Oh wow. So you could have multiple shadows. Give an example of the CSS to create multiple shadow system blur at mostly transparent black colors. The element has now an ID. It has an ID of thumbnail. With the selector, use the example CSS value above to place the box shadow on the card. What is an ID of thumbnail? Oh. want this, right? You kind of see that shadow, right? Value of 1 is opaque, which isn't transparent at all. Yeah, that's value given set the opacity of the anchor tag to the 0.7 using limits. Okay. Okay, I see. I don't want them blue like this. Yeah, doesn't that look better? It's a little loud. Yeah, doesn't that look better, the blue? Yeah, I like the blue better. Use the text transform property to make text uppercase. Text transform properties. Yes, there's just to change the appearance. Text. It's a convenient way to make sure text on a web page appears consistently. The following table shows how the different text transform is. Okay, text transform is if you put the value of lowercase, it goes there, uppercase, capitalize, initial, inherit, use the text, inherit element. Okay, and none. Okay, where's the H4 element? Here we go. Okay, so what do we want it to look like?
Thanks for listening to Spotify. No, really. You could have listened to the radio.
Let's just. What does initial look like?
You could have played a cassette tape. You could have listened to an 8-track tape.
Use the default value. What is
But you listen to Spotify. Thanks for that. And you still have hundreds more playlists to enjoy.
I like that. Set the font size for multiple heading elements.
Listening to Spotify
More
while
ads,
you do
bro.
whatever it is you're doing. That's exactly
Whatever.
why it makes sense to promote
Set the
your
font size for
business
multiple
here.
heading
Yeah,
elements.
your business.
The font size property is
Whether
used to
you have
specify how
employees
large
or
the text
2,000,
is in a
your
given
voice
element.
can reach as broad or as narrow of an audience as you need.
This rule can be used for multiple elements to create visual consistency of text on the page. In this challenge, you'll set the values for all H1 through H6 text to balance the heading sizes. The font size is used to specify how large the text is in a given element. This rule can be used for multiple elements to create visual consistency of text on page. In this challenge, you'll set the values for all H1 through H6 heading sizes. In the style tag, set the font size of the H1 tag to this, H2 tag. Okay, so they want us to style all these. This is going to be kind of annoying. But they want 68 pixels. (52 pixels). They want the font size for this to be 40 pixels. Pixels. 21 pixels. forgot the comma. That's the number one mistake I always make. I forget the semicolon. Sorry, it's not the semicolon. Alright, that should be what they want. Your code should set the font size of the H4 tag to 32 pixels. H4. Oh. There we go. Set the font weight for multiple headings. You set the font size for each. Here you'll adjust the font weight. The font weight property sets how thick or thin characters are in a section. Okay, so this is like size, and then this is like thickness. Okay, let's take a look. Okay, so let's look at it right now. And if we add 800 to this, 800 px, isn't it? 0. If I added like, do you guys see a difference? WIG. Let's try this. It needs this sign. It doesn't change. What if I put it at 400? 300? 200? Did I spell it wrong? Font W-E-I-G. You see a difference, guys? Okay, it's not PX, it's just numbers. Oh, I see. Okay, I get it. We're gonna paste this in all of these here. Because we're lazy and we don't want to type it all out. But we're just gonna change this to 600, this to 500, this to 400, this to 300, and then this to 200. Font size property in CSS is not limited to headings. It can be applied to any element containing text. I'm going to change this to 16. That was easy. Set the line property of paragraphs. CSS offers the line property. Line height property. Change the height of each line in block of text. As the name suggests, it changes the amount of vertical space that each line of text gets. Okay, so we did this. We said it, and we changed it to 25 pixels. What if we change it to 200 pixels? Ah, I see. So it's like this. It's the spacing between the lines. Does that make sense? Yeah. Just a hover state of an anchor tag. Gross. We don't like this number. We like this number. The challenge will touch on the usage of pseudo class. Pseudo class is a keyword that can be added to selectors in order to select a specific state of the element. I see. Okay. So if it's kind of like incorporating JavaScript in here, but in the CSS. That's cool. So hover pseudo class. Here's the CSS change the color of the anchor tag to red during its hover state. A hover. We're using the pseudo class, and this color, the color is red. Okay. So we have to make a new class. Well, And when the action of hovering happens, we change it to red. Okay. But they want it blue. I feel like that. Isn't that like normally like all things? Like when you hover over this, the inside becomes white. Let's look at the source. No, that's not what we wanted to look at. Inspect. Let's look at the CSS. It should be maybe linked
Dig your
in here.
vinyl, man.
My budget doesn't. Calling time on collecting.
Don't give it up. State Farm has options to get you a surprisingly great rate.
Rock
Here's the
on.
style.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Call or go to statefarm.com for a quote today.
Todd thought it would be secure to jog in the cheetah savannah. Todd believed the big cat repellent he bought online was reliable. And now
We have no idea, but it's somewhere in here. Alright, you know, never mind. What are we doing?
Todd has AT&T 5G that is fast, reliable,
It's
and
too
secure.
much stuff.
And you learn the best thing to do is
CSS
stop
treats
running
each
and
HTML
toss
element
your
as its own box, which is usually
AT&T
referred
5G.
to
Fast,
as the
secure.
CSS box
It's not
model.
complicated.
5G requires compatible plan and device. 5G may not be available in your area. See
Lockable items automatically start on a new line. Think headings are into this. While inline items sit within certain account like images or spans. The default layout of elements is this way. It's called the normal flow of a document, but CSS offers the position property to override it. When the position of an element is set to relative, this allows you to specify how CSS should move it relative to its current position in the normal flow page. Pairs with the CSS offset properties, left or right, and top and bottom. These say how many pixels per radians. Okay, well, this does sound a little confusing, and I think we might have done 10 already. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. We've done 14. We could do... We should start with this tomorrow, because this is it kind of looks like this is like the main idea for the next ones. So let's just write up what we did, huh? Apply, visual, design. Okay, so we did 14 new problems, so that would be 18 out of 52. We ended on, just to make it easier next time. Change. Sorry for the late stream, guys, but tomorrow, hopefully, I'll be feeling better and we can start earlier. Have a longer stream too. I just know that this is a big topic, and it'd be bad if, you know, we started half of it now and finish it tomorrow. Okay. Let's just write some interesting things that we did today. So, right up. We can do this. Makes bold. U underlines and italicizes S strikes through. Just the important things. HR break line. Background color text. Yeah, I do that. This one was also easy. This one, what was the command? Box shadow. Box shadow. You could do. It goes like this. Offset X, offset Y, blur, radius, spread dash radius, color. What did he use here? Yeah, alright, he used. Okay. I just felt that was important. I don't want to forget any of this stuff. It's very important. Let's see. Moments, hover state. That was cool. The pseudo classes. That's something important. This stuff really wasn't that complicated. Yep, the pseudo class thing was pretty cool. That was the last thing we did. Okay. Just extend the document here. You scroll up and down. Fix your spelling there. Was there anything that we missed yesterday to write down? I mean, all this stuff is pretty easy. And what? Anything? No, not really. Because all that stuff was pretty easy. We could do it all in a day. We should add this RGB A, RGB plus A, alpha, which okay. That was today's stream. Thank you guys for coming in. I hope you enjoyed, and again, hopefully tomorrow, hopefully tomorrow we have a better and longer stream. Hopefully I'm feeling better. But yeah, I'll see you guys later. Have a good night.